Welcome to Feisty Feedback. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
No, that's where you're going to add the bottle opening.
Okay.
So go. You go.
I got it. I can add it in post. That's fine.
Yeah, but can you add it right now?
Not right now, no.
With your mouth. Just go. Thank you.
Sounds more like a whip.
Okay. Well, then you're just being violent.
I'm not. Okay.
Okay, speaking of violence, I do want to say something. Earlier, I was trying to cut my fingernails. No, for real. I know this is not good content, but I do want to tell you. I want to tell you this. I was trying to cut my fingernail earlier, and I accidentally cut like my cuticle, and so now this is all swollen, and it hurts really bad, and it makes me want to be violent.
So you're going to go straight into your violent fingernails versus introductions?
Yeah, I don't care about those.
Okay, so...
No, we have to hook people in before they give a shit about who I am.
Okay. So, okay, we're going right into fingernails. Has anybody else out there cut their fingernails too short and then it hurts?
Every woman ever.
Who
are you asking?
I'm asking the people.
Yeah, but the people can't just like be in your house right now and answer.
But they can leave a comment. They can talk about it later.
I mean, I guess. Or, you know what prevents that problem?
No.
Sugar daddies who pay for us to get our nails done.
Right. So, that's not me.
I knew I liked brown sugar better.
There's websites for that, but it's not this one.
Onlyfeet.com.
Oh, the onlyfingers.com.
Gross.
Right. So maybe we should do like an introduction to the channel.
Okay, fine. Hi, everybody. My name is Elise. This is Jeff. Jeff won't be here every time because actually I wanted to start this with my really good friend Liberty. And I love her.
She's not here.
She's not here, but we're doing a test. And I enjoy her. But this is Jeff. He's a good fill-in-ish. He doesn't drink White Claws or High Noons. Liberty does. I do. The that you're going to hear at the beginning, that's going to be me cracking a White Claw or Noon. Oh, look, and that's our puppy. Hi, Benny. You should get him. No, he really just wanted to say hi.
Right. But yeah, no, we can get into Benny, but he's over here. The folks
I already introduced you. I'm Elise and you're Jeff. What else do they need to know?
I mean, maybe that we're basically married.
Oh, we live together. We're filming this in your office.
Right.
We're not basically married. We've been together for just under 2 years.
Yeah, I don't know how personal you want to get. Like, are we going to talk about names, marriages, blood type, and sexual positions?
I was born perfect.
Oh, right.
Did you know this? No, this is true. Good. Right. That was a good one. Okay, no, this is real.
Okay, so we're getting... Okay.
So we're going to talk about blood types because I was born perfect. Okay, so you've got... I actually have no idea, except I know that the letters are O, A, and B. And right. O, I think, is universal. Unsure.
Right. So what do they stand for? So O is universal. Even though the O starts with an O, universal starts with a U.
Well, nobody has a U blood.
So
that's weird.
What are the others? You said O. What? I'm sorry.
I don't know. O, positive and negative. I don't know. I said I'm not a freaking phlebotomist. I actually don't.
Phlebotomist.
Do you not know that word?
No, I feel like they have to do with plants.
Nope. A phlebotomist is the person that comes and like if you go and you want to donate blood, a phlebotomist is the person that's literally sticking the IV in you to take your blood out so that you can donate. Okay, so even though I'm 38 and I was in Vietnam, we never had a phlebotomist. I don't know what that means. Nobody refers to it as a phlebotomist. I don't know, but I wish people could hear my eye roll. No, I saw eyes roll. Right. No, you weren't in freaking Nam. Yeah, we're gonna move on from that. So a phlebotomist, OAB, go ahead with your blood type. I don't know, positive, negative, whatever. I was born perfect because my blood type is A positive, which if you write that as A plus, hello, you don't get a higher grade in school. I'm legitimately perfect. You're okay. You're okay. Okay. I just don't know where to go with that. Like that's, you're A positive, you think you're the best. Okay. No, that's science. Science. Have you ever donated blood? No. Why? You know the blood people never showed up to my work. They're called phlebotomists. Okay, these phlebotomists. Here we go with these made up words again. These fluffists never showed up to my work and asked me for my blood. No, so hold on, stop. All right, here's our right angle in this conversation. What? You can't call him a fluffist because you taught me what a fluffer is. And that's where my mind goes.
what I was referring to, even though it's not a real word.
There
real
better
term.
not be a fluffer showing up at your work.
Well, whatever I said, flufferist is not a real... Fluffer is a
You said
real
a
term.
fluffist.
Right. Okay, so a fluffist is probably not the real term, but a fluffer, I think is...
Oh, you made me research it. I remember the day we were in your truck and you said, oh, you should be a fluffer.
Right.
And I was like, what? Like I get your pillow ready for bed? And you were like, no.
Right. So
look it up.
What did you look up?
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Not doing that.
Are we going there today or are we going to save that for later?
No, that's later.
Oh, okay.
I'm only on like 3 White Claws. I'm not ready for that.
We're going to skip over fluffer.
Let's go back to a phlebotomist.
All right.
It starts with a PH, by the way, not an F.
Oh, it's a PH.
Yeah.
Good to know.
So phlebotomists.
Take your blood.
They're vampires. They take your blood. But we were talking about why you've never donated blood. And you said that because the phlebotomists, I'm...
Flufferist.
Right. Yeah. You said because they've never shown up at your work.
Right.
Do you know you can do it outside of your work?
I mean, I've seen the signs. I've seen the donate.
Oh, that just reminded me of something.
Oh, okay.
I saw the sign. Oh. Open up my eyes. I saw the sign.
We're not into the musical part of this, but okay.
This is Feisty Feedback. I'm going to give you whatever feedback I have.
You are very feisty
on your bullshit.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Also,
we never got past names.
Jeff and Elise, and our dog is Benny. I don't know what else you need.
We're into blood type and phlebotomist and flufferist. We never made it past
Still
names.
not flufferist. Fluffer.
Right.
Phlebotomist.
I'd rather be a fluffer than a phlebotomist. Just saying.
Silence is key.
Silence is key. So no, I never had my blood taken. I've never been given the opportunity.
No, they don't take it. It's willing.
Right. No.
It's donated. Like your blood is taken when you go to the doctor and you're sick and they're like, oh, you know what? We need to get a blood sample because we think you might have... I was going to make a joke in poor taste, but I feel like there'd be a lot of backlash. So I'm not going to say that. But like, what if you have a blood infection? That's having your blood taken. If you go to a center or to a thing and you're meeting with the phlebotomists.
Right.
For instance, there was a blood center that I used to donate with every 56 days because that's how often you could do that.
56 is a number, not 55, not 57.
That's how long it takes your body to regenerate the blood that you donated. Did you know that?
I did
56 days.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, that's something else people should know about Feisty Feedback. They're going to know so many dumb facts.
A lot of dumb facts.
I mean, it's not dumb. Like, it's real. But, like, shit you didn't know you needed to know.
And now you do.
And now you know.
So 56 days is the number between
that's how long it takes
blood
you.
Stealing.
No, it's not. Oh, my God.
They steal your blood every 56 days.
They're not, like, mugging you in an alley and saying, like, lay down. We're going to take your blood so we can save lives.
I mean, I might fight back. If that's what happened, I would fight back.
I just thought of how I'm going to get you to donate blood.
How?
Afterward, they give you snacks.
Well, I like snacks.
Literally, you can have soda and you could even have gummy worms.
Wait,
like,
whoa. We don't like gummy worms. You know this. Gummy bears.
Okay, I like gummy worms.
Yeah, but what brand of gummy bears?
I have no idea.
The hell do you mean you don't know idea?
I don't know what they're called because the brand you like.
About me.
No, you like a brand that comes in a white bag, and I like the brand that comes in like the green and black and blue bag that you can get at like
disrespectful
any big box store.
Disrespectful that you don't know my gummy bear brand.
I just thought of it, but I also don't want to say it unless they're going to give me a brand deal, so I don't care.
Japanese.
Also, Black Forest is better.
Nope.
They're made with real fruit juice, dude.
Okay,
they're
so
not
go back.
the worst.
So these people are stealing blood.
Okay,
so I'm walking down.
You're voluntarily giving it to them.
Walking down the alley, and I get jumped by these phlebotomists.
I'm picturing this.
Right.
And I see you literally just like wet spot on the front of your pants.
Whoa, why is there a wet spot?
Because you're scared. You're just going to pee your pants.
Wait, I'm just walking down the alley and there's a wet spot in my pants?
No. You're walking down the alley. They jump you pee. And then you're like, no, I'm nice.
We instantly go to pee.
What else are you going to do when you're scared? You're not going to fight a phlebotomist. They have needles they can shove in you.
I feel like a phlebotomist is a researcher who's a nerd, who is a professionist, I'm sorry.
They're not nerds. No.
Professionist is not a word.
A professionist?
Professionalist, a doctor.
They're not doctors.
He or she's gonna scare me to pee.
I mean, if they're jumping you in an alley, I feel like it wouldn't take much.
I mean, that's not gonna happen. Like, I don't know this wet spot. Oh, go ahead. Forget about the wet spot.
Because listen, if you're painting a picture for me, right, I'm gonna go with it. Okay, I'm a freaking Monet in my brain at this point. Do you know who Monet is, by the way?
Famous painter.
Do you know what kind of paintings he did?
Famous ones.
Okay. He's kind of known for like water lilies, watercolors, very fluid, beautiful, pastel, gorgeous paintings.
Okay.
Claude Monet. That's his name. See, this is what I'm talking about, how in Feisty Feedback, you're going to say one thing and I'm going to go on a friggin' tangent about the other thing it reminded me of. Also, what you're doing right now, you're rubbing your mustache. People can't see that, but you're rubbing your mustache. And that just reminded me that we need to sharpen the lawnmower blades.
What the fuck?
It did. Because as you're doing it, your mustache hairs are like getting a little uneven.
So the people need to understand that if this podcast, this Feisty Feedback, is going to go from A to Z pretty quickly, we're going to try to talk about me or you or our dog Benny.
No, just whatever comes to my brain.
But then in the middle of it, we're going to talk about sharpening the fucking lawnmower blades and some asshole named Monet. I don't even know who he is.
I didn't meet him. Okay, but I feel like if we ever were at a tea party. Did you watch Bridgerton?
No.
Okay, I feel like Claude Monet probably was around. I need to do some research on this, and I'm going to fill you in on the next time. But I do feel like if Claude Monet was ever a part of like that era, he would have thrived in the Bridgerton scene, but just in the background as like a well-known, renowned painter that did beautiful artwork. And he may have been prior to the Bridgerton series. I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to do some research. Anyway, I don't understand why you sent me on this freaking tangent. You didn't have to call him an asshole because you never even met the guy.
I'm trying to figure this out.
You know what? That makes me judge you like I judge Walmart.
How do you?
Because I'm looking at you, I'm looking at Walmart, and I'm like, you think you know, but you don't know.
Are you calling me Morgan Walmart right now?
Shout out to my bestie, Savannah.
That was a good one. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this thing out. Like, I thought we were trying to introduce a podcast. I feel
like this is a pretty good introduction to how my brain works.
I mean, your brain goes 110 miles an hour.
I know, but I want to tell you why I settled on Feisty Feedback for the name.
Let's have that as the point of this whole introduction. Okay, let's go with that.
Let's hone in. I just realized that your drink used to be red and now it's yellow.
Yeah, I ran out of fruit punch. Now it's lemonade.
Okay, this is insight to how my brain works, though. You can't distract me. Put me in a freaking room, and I'm still probably only going to make it 5 minutes before I think about something else. Or I'm probably going to realize that the tile lines don't match up, or that like whoever cut in the ceiling line cut in.
Oh, that's a whole different. We're going to get to that in episode 37. Cut in.
Okay, fine. We'll go back to painting. But what I'm saying is this is why it's Feisty Feedback, is because somebody can literally say something to me, and then my brain, I always say, okay, my train of thought derailed.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? It's like a train. It's going 100 miles an hour. You can't stop it.
Right off the track.
You can't stop it.
Nope.
And then all of a sudden somebody sends something in, and it's like, derailed.
Yeah, no, we've talked about fluffers and florists and blood takers.
Florists.
Flufferists? What was the other word?
Phlebotomist. All right, one's blood, one's flowers.
Right. Like blood, flowers, blood, porn.
Nobody said anything about porn.
Okay, so we've been all over the gambit, and we're just trying to introduce this thing.
This is a pretty good introduction to how my brain works. I feel like that's what people are going to get to listen to if they're listening to Feisty Feedback. They're going to be like, oh, like our friend Dalton. He's like, oh, she's getting excited. No, literally, they're going to be like, she's getting excited. You're talking fast. I'm going to be like, no, I'm not talking fast. And they're going to be like, no, you're talking fast.
Yeah. So we've been all over, back and forth, with names, potentially. And,
no, one name.
Well, both of our names.
Oh, yours hasn't changed. Neither has mine.
My name's
Yours
Jeff.
is still Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
Right. Mine's still Elise.
And who's this down here?
That's Benny Boy.
Benny Boy's our fluffy little
Maltipoo.
Maltipoo, white dog.
He's a baby. He's 10 pounds and he's so cute and little. And also we took him swimming today. And also I gave him a bath yesterday. And also I think he has an ear infection. But I don't know. I took him to the vet one time and they said it might be ear mites. And then they gave me medicine for the ear mites. But that didn't do anything. And then when I took him to the groomer, they're like, oh, it's probably ear mites because that's how you get all that debris in there. But then if you look it up online, they're like, oh, no, it's probably a yeast infection in their ear. And like, it's just never working. But anyway, Benny went swimming today.
Wow. That was a long fucking explanation about Benny today.
That's how my brain works.
You people, I apologize to the people that's listening to this because...
Why would you apologize? The people that are here understand me.
Those poor
they
folks.
can track. I guarantee the people that are really going to stan this podcast, my niece taught me that. Stan. It reminds me of the Eminem song.
Eminem Stan. Yeah,
literally, yeah,
Eminem.
like, so if you stan something, it means like you really love it. No.
Wondering why.
You told me earlier we're not singing.
Got out of bed at all. Okay, my bad. Go ahead. Stan.
Okay, but like,
Stan.
so the people
Eminem.
that are going to really enjoy this podcast are going to understand the fluidity of my train of thought. My train of thought is like an amoeba going through life.
An amoeba.
Amoeba.
Can you explain amoeba?
Yeah, it's just like a parasite, except not scary. That's my brain. It's a parasite, not scary kind. Oh, okay, here we go. See, this is how my brain works. Guess what just popped in?
I can't imagine.
Do you remember that movie with the semis and the toasters and the electric knives that go crazy?
The goblin on the front of the truck.
Maximum Overdrive.
That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Uh-huh.
When I said scary amoeba, that just came in my brain, and now I'm not comfortable going to sleep because that movie scared the fuck out of me.
Wow.
No, I'm traumatized.
From a movie from the 1980s, 70s. I don't remember.
I think it's the 80s.
80s. So this movie that just popped in your mind, that was from the 80s with a toaster.
It was more than a toaster. Did you watch it?
Well, yeah,
it was a
I
bloodbath.
Right. Yeah, it went from a toaster to a full-size semi-truck. But that is going to hurt your feelings in this day
I didn't
and age.
say my feelings were hurt. I said that I was talking about
things that are... It's going to
get
get into your brain.
Yeah, I said I was talking about things that are scary.
Okay, so Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger.
Never seen it. Never heard of him.
Scary movie.
Never
1
watched
through
it.
75,000.
Never watched it.
Never got into your brain, but let's not fuck around with Maximum Overdrive because a toaster and a semi-truck came
and
to
a
life.
turkey carving knife.
A turkey carving knife. Wow. Watch out for Thanksgiving because they might just cut your fucking hand off. You don't
I
know.
dare you to go back to being 8 years old and watch that movie. Oh, and you know what you're going to look like? You're going to look like that little boy that's getting attacked in the alley by the phlebotomist and you've got piss on their pants.
The phlebotomist. Here we go.
The florist. That's what you called it.
Okay, so I watched Maximum Overdrive and I would have been, you know...
I don't know.
I don't know how
young.
personal
I
you
know
would
it
get.
was young.
We were a couple years apart, so I have no problem with Maximum Overdrive. But
You keep saying Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum. You're right. My bad. Maximum Overdrive.
What are the things that, like, if you take a tortilla and you fill it with, like...
A tortilla?
Nope.
Yep.
And you fill it with, like, meat and cheese and seasonings, and then you wrap it up, and then you put like, a sauce over it, and then you put it in the oven and bake it?
It's a wrap.
What do you call that?
A wrap.
Mm-mm.
Wrap.
No, what do you actually call it?
It's a damn wrap.
The kind that you bake.
A baked wrap. What?
It's an enchilada.
Oh, an enchilada.
No, say it how you say it.
That's how I say it, enchilada.
No,
Yeah.
That's a lie.
You're going to get into, day one, we're going to get into my verbiage. We're just trying to introduce to the people. We're, so far in already. We're just trying to get this thing out there, and you're going to
Yeah, but I'm not bored. Are you bored?
I mean, this is my everyday life.
Right, so are you bored? You literally gave me a diamond ring and asked me to marry you, knowing that this is life. All we're doing is recording it.
Right. So there's people out there going, what the
fuck
hell are you thinking?
Oh.
Hell. No.
Okay,
hell.
no, you said hell and I said fuck, but then guess what that reminded me of?
Right.
Do you know?
I'm more PC than you are?
No.
What?
Remember when we hit the
We didn't hit anybody. That's a
No, not a thing. We hit a sinkhole in Wichita.
Oh, yeah. We did. Yeah, we did hit a sinkhole in Wichita. Yes.
We're Midwesterners.
That probably should have been part of the beginning of the
Nobody cares. No, nobody listens to a podcast to be like, please tell me your social security number, your date of birth, also your Scorpio sign. Your astrology sign.
There's plenty of scammers out there that want our social security number, birth dates, and address.
Yeah, well, you can't milk a dead cow, so I'll give it to
We live at 123 Center Course Lane in Go Fuck Yourself, Kansas. That's where we live.
That's also a lie.
No, it's truth.
You look like your dad. This is how literally my brain works. I want you, if you want me to unfiltered.
You hear that? Means we're out of a drink.
Okay, go get us new drinks and I'll just keep talking. I'm good at that. No, I really can because there's something that I've had on my mind lately. Okay. I wish you guys could see his face. He's literally like, oh, you're cutting me out? Well, because this is my podcast and not yours.
No, you're right.
It's ours, but it's mine.
It's kind of like the wedding. Explain the wedding. Explain the premise of the wedding while I get a drink.
Okay, no. My friend Heather sent me a message one day. I also would like a drink. Thank you. Can you get me one? No? Okay, bye. Okay, no, my friend Heather one time, she sent me a video on, the Book of Face. And it was one of those posters that says, welcome to so-and-so's wedding featuring so-and-so. And truth be told, Jeff and I have both been married before. His tally marks are more than mine. But because we both have done this, my prior wedding was shit. It was terrible. I had so much resentment, and I have no idea about his prior weddings, but I know that now this time I want what I want because I don't want to have regrets. It's kind of like I need to have one of those signs that says, welcome to Elise's wedding featuring Jeffrey. I think it would be perfect. I asked my mom. She thinks it would be perfect. Also, my mom and I are best friends, and she gives me, I don't know, kudos for every thought I have. Oh, that also just reminded me of something else. One time my mom was like, wow, Elise, that's a great idea. And I was like, that's the only ideas I have. And she thought that was the funniest thing, but I also kind of think it's the funniest thing, but I also believe it. Wow, that was really fast. You're a fast drink maker. Wait, you didn't. Oh, here's our chance. You know that sign or the sound that I want?
No, I was getting to that. So
no, I want to do it.
You got to record it.
I'm going to record it, but we need a pause in between. Hold on. This is going to be the inaugural drink.
Inaugural. 22 minutes in. Inaugural. Here we go.
Inaugural.
All
right. Well, here we go. This is it. This is the first drink snap. How was that?
That was great, actually. I heard it live.
I hope so because it got White Claw all over my glasses.
Good. I hope so. Not the last thing to get over your glasses, but
all right.
We can use that. We can put it in the beginning or wherever you want.
I want it everywhere. Oh.
You do. You want it everywhere. You heard it here first, folks. She wants it everywhere.
Okay.
Newsflash.
Let's summarize where we've been, where we are, and where we're going. That should be how we end every podcast. Where we've been, where we are, and where we're going.
In regards to the last 10 minutes, 20 minutes?
The podcast, this episode.
38 years?
No, this episode. Where we've been is we started, and honestly, there was a little bit of concern of whether or not we would be able to banter for a period of time.
No concern anymore.
That's because my brain is chaos, and if I actually say out loud all the things that happen in my brain, that opens up a lot of conversation. Mm-hmm. Where we are is...
Agreed, sorry.
Near the end. Also, I have to pee because... Earlier I said I was 3 White Claws in, but that's a lie. I think this might be number 7. I don't know.
17.
That's a lie. Also, they come in 12 packs.
Right.
There's a thing on my... Look, listen.
Pubic hair.
Listen, there's a thing on the top of my thing. On the top of my can. Watch. Hold on.
The people don't like when you blow into the microphone. Stop. Now you're getting all over me. Now it's all over you. Look, I see it.
All right. You're just looking to rub my stuff.
We're not.
That's not this kind of podcast. So anyway,
maybe next time.
So where we were is concern. Where we are is the end, and I have to pee with a full bladder. Where we're going is Florida next week.
Florida.
If you're
for the 4th of July.
Right, if you're from 1999.
I'm prior to that, yeah.
Yeah, at least more than a decade.
Right.
But where we're going is episode 2. More friends. Liberty's going to be here.
Oh, okay.
What? I said that.
She'll be here. Okay.
No, I already talked to her.
Live?
Yes.
Okay.
She knows.
I'm out.
No.
So
yeah.
Jeff's out.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Jeff's
Here's
out.
something. Here's the thing. So
welcome,
eventually,
folks, to Elise and Jeff. Jeff's out.
Here's the thing.
Next podcast.
It's also Feisty Feedback.
Elise
it's going to be primarily my podcast, and I don't mean
Agreed.
my like in ownership, but like, I mean, you guys are going to know my voice because I love to be the center of attention, and I love to be on the radio, and I love to talk.
Here's the thing. You're my wife, but you're Howard Stern, and I'm Robin. I'm okay with that.
I don't get the reference, but I believe you.
Yeah. Well, that makes about as much sense as anything else.
But Liberty is going to come on. She's one of my really great friends. I love Liberty, and obviously her significant other, Riley, who you adore.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have your hobbies of like going out and...
We don't talk about that.
Okay, well that makes it sound
yes,
like they're illicit.
I don't
but
care. It's fine.
No, like your podcast is... I mean, no, not your podcast. Your hobbies are out doing fun things and RC cars and boy stuff.
Man things.
Wait, hold on. I gotta get a low voice. Man things. Did that sound low?
No.
In my heart, it also didn't sound low.
No, it didn't. You gotta get headphones. It didn't sound low.
No, okay.
Or work on headphones, though. I got that.
Okay, so...
I'm the producer. I got it.
Exactly. That's where I was going with this conversation. Thank you for reeling me back in. Essentially, you are here to show me that I am capable of talking nonstop, although I actually never doubted that. Also, you're kind of the computer whiz. Can you be my IT guy and the producer? And then you occasionally can chime in. Okay, did you ever watch Free Beer and Hot Wings?
Watch? No. Listen to? Yes.
Oh, well, you could watch it.
Right. So, I listened to Free Beer and Hot Wings, Bob and Tom.
All of those. So Jeff is going to be the one kind of behind the scenes, except he'll jump in and correct me and also just bring me White Claws when they're empty.
Yeah.
Periodically. Liberty will be here a good chunk of the time. She's really great. We might have Riley stop by. Also, you guys don't get that reference, but when Riley's drunk,
like that. It's great.
Yeah, when he's drunk, that's how
Riley has to come on just to laugh.
Wait, say that it's a circle thing.
It's a circle. It's a circle. Love is like a circle.
It's very funny. Anyway, okay.
Sorry.
So, Liberty, Riley, we might have some more of my girlfriends. Someday we might just spend a half hour talking about Benny. Again, my dog, my 10-pound Maltipoo. He's a sweet little doll baby. If anybody has tips or tricks for getting rid of ear mites / yeast infection in dogs' ears, I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, I think we got at it. That's what we set out to do. I said, let's get at it.
Yeah. The first one, we got it out the way.
We talked about where we're from, where we are, and where we're going.
I don't honestly know. We didn't talk about where we're from, to be quite honest.
Oh, okay, you're right. Where we were,
and we don't
not
have
actual to. From. We're from the upper Midwest, and now we're in like the Midwest,
right.
And that's about
yeah,
as distinct as it needs to be.
Yeah, we're still working on the personalization of how far it needs to go. My name's Jeff. You're Elise. We're engaged to get married, and we live here.
And we like to travel. And
travel's good.
I think I'm very funny.
Sometimes this might happen on a cell phone versus a microphone because we like to travel a lot. So,
anyway, I just said and do you know what? I had a sixth grade teacher.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I had a sixth grade teacher once. Her name was Rose. I'm not going to say her last name, but she was really great in the upper Midwest.
Right.
And she would deduct points every time we gave a speech for saying the word Mm-hmm. And instead she taught us to slow down our speech when we need to think about what we're going to say. So if you ever hear me talking, I can always have a good flow and it's fine. But then if you ever hear me start to kind of get back and slow down, it's because I'm trying. Never heard that. But it's true.
Right.
It's because I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to say next without being like, honestly,
you don't do that. You're one of the best speakers that I've ever heard, just in general. Like, you don't ever have the or I do. Like, I did that before. Like, here we go.
I don't do that. But also, I think it comes from, do you see? Because I didn't know what I wanted to say. So I said, but then I slowed down. It's true. Now that I've pointed it out, I think you might notice it more.
No, but you got to think about it. That's fine.
I think it comes from the experience from being on the radio before.
Right.
Honestly, I've been in radio commercials for probably 5 years.
On Free Beer and Hot Wings?
No, I'm not that cool. Also, are they syndicated anymore?
Hell yes. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's been a long time. We're not talking about Free Beer and Hot Wings. But literally. Yes, I assume they...
But also, if you have some, I'll take some.
They were good. Wait, what?
If you have free beer plus hot wings, I will take some.
The people.
I know.
No, they were, I don't know.
They were from like Michigan.
I don't know. I heard him in Iowa. So, I don't know.
Okay.
Right.
Well, anyway.
Continue. My fault.
This is Feisty Feedback. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I hope you come back and listen to us again. Who knows who's going to be here? It could be Jeffrey. It could be Benny. It could be me and my personalities, or it could be Liberty. Or
multiple personalities, by the way.
I know. It's like every time you come home from work, it's like being with a new girl.
I mean, it's kind of cool. I don't know what I'm going to get.
Stop leading me. See, you're leading me. We're trying to wrap this up and you're leading me down a rabbit hole.
Wrap it up. Here we go.
Wrap it before you tap it. Okay. Feisty Feedback. Hit the subscribe button if that's a thing that you can do on the things that you do.
You could.
And let us know your thoughts, your feelings, less of your opinions. Unless they're nice.
Fuck your opinions.
Mm-hmm. And that's it. Have a good night.
All right. We'll see you later. Peace.